coming in at number 7 on the MCU film ranking is going to be Spider-Man: Homecoming. This is the most modern and down-to-earth, realistic version of Spider-Man. I love this take because it is not an origin story, but yet serves to be something very different. It serves to be more of what he would have been doing if he was a high school student. And that's an interesting take. That's an interesting version, interesting place to go, interesting action, and a twist being that Liz is spoiler's father is Vulture. Twist that nobody's seen. Versions of it's really different, really unique, really special. And one that relates to me because I'm in middle school. I mean, he's in high school, but I still get where he's meaning. But he's troubled because he has to balance a lot of things. Okay, I know I'm going fast. Okay, number 6 is Iron Man. I love Iron Man because it's the movie that started it all. It's so interesting because it does not montage him becoming Iron Man. He's not Mary Sue. He's not someone who just, because it shows in a realistic way that it takes practice to be Iron Man. Because a lot of origin movies, not all the time, take the time to show them, acquiring the taste to be that superhero. A lot of them skip that phase, but this doesn't. So that's why it's exciting and cool. And then there's a lot of payoffs in the beginning that pay off in the end, which makes it for a full circle type movie. This is the 11th year, and I'm excited to see how it pays off in Endgame. And I'm playing with my hair. Okay, now this is my top 5. I'm really excited to get into this. I'm excited to tell you all about it. And number 5 is Avengers. Like everyone said, this is still a fantastic movie. Still amazing on every level. There's a few complaints. The complaint is that the intro is fantastic, but then you get to the middle, when they introduce all the characters, the movie definitely picks up its pace and becomes a great, fantastic movie. Definitely when they go on the helicopter carrier, and I love the chemistry. I love the team working together. Another downside is that Hawkeye, gets mind controlled and becomes the villain for most of the movie. Definitely takes away, underutilizes him. But then I just love the whole third act. It's amazing. And then you might be wondering, why is this not any further? It's just silly because these movies kind of do what this movie does in a little different way, in a little better way. Number 4 is gonna be Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I love this movie for so many reasons. Number 1, it's a political crime thriller-esque, creating it to be an interesting, different, unique film. It takes a guy who, let's say me. I injured myself really hard and then wake up 70 years later when a lot of things change and it doesn't, and I have to get used to it. That's exactly what Cap goes through, on top of the fact that he's my favorite character. And it's not afraid to show that it takes time. It takes time to show him, takes time for him to get used to it. It's not something you acquire quickly, on top of the amazing plot. Yeah, I'm making a video. Love you. Have fun. Did you see my other videos? Okay. Have fun. Yeah. But seeing what he goes through, and the plot is amazing because there's so many great action. See, that chase scene, fantastic. That, the scene with Nick Fury and the false police, also on Howard, fantastic. Winter Soldier is one of my favorite villains because he's so troubled. He's an anti-hero in one movie. But the context of the final battle of it, now knowing he's Bucky, adds emotion, depth that maybe you don't find in some other villains. See where I'm going? Number three. It's Avengers Age. Oh God, I know people, say that it's like I don't even know why. I know the complaints is that they don't like that Ultron's funny. They don't like that it's complicated. Don't like all the plot lines. Personally, I think they work good. I think they work good. And the fact that Ultron is funny makes sense because it's not Hank Pym who's making it like the comics. It's Tony Stark. So you gotta think of Tony Stark's brain because it's the birth child of a mix of Bruce Banner, Jarvis, and Tony. Hank Pym. I totally get that Hank Pym might not be as good, but Tony is funny. You wouldn't maybe feel that Tony feeling if he wasn't funny. And as all these I didn't find it was confusing. I guess they were looking at in the terms of Avengers films that how the first Avengers film was pretty simple. This might be a little bit more complicated, but it doesn't make it take away from the film. I understand it. I understand where they're coming from. It's a plot, and the humor actually adds to the mischievous because he's able to seem evil and funny. And tackling those films really work because it payoffs not just in this movie, but in the franchise, in the overall realm of the MCU. It pays homage, pays off, it works. And of course, don't get me mentioned that final battle is fantastic. All the action is good from start to finish. It's fast paced and always moving. Number two, get a minute to think which two it is. There's two films it could be. And I will tell you, blow my mind when you figure out which one's which. Number two is Avengers Infinite. Don't get me wrong. Fantastic movie. Start to win. All the motion, all the characters, all the chemistry, all the humor, all the action. All of that is there, running, moving, exciting. Do not get me wrong. One complete, whole entire film. And that's that because there's so many great characters. It takes away one character might get underutilized to utilize even better for another. Example, there could have been a Captain America. Captain America. I thought Captain America was underutilized, but he was underutilized. Maybe to benefit another character. Let's say Tony. Let's say Peter Quill. Let's say Thor. So what one character's underutilization is one character's perfect utilization. So that's kind of where it was. Number one is Civil War. Starts to finish fantastic. I can't look complete. I know people run complete, but I can't. I can't agree with that complete. I think I totally love this movie. I just can't think of a complaint. I know people complain. I don't want to get into that because this is my second favorite movie of time. I thoroughly enjoy this. Every character who's introduced has a reason to be there. Everybody serves the plot in a unique way. Introduction of Spider-Man, introduction of Black Panther. They introduce two characters, and it doesn't feel like they take away from the overall plot. There are twists and turns left and right. That all that stuff shifts. It makes it amazing and exciting. I feel like I can watch that any day and still find something new, fresh, and exciting. And the action, chase scene, um, in like the road, Black Panther vs. Bucky, the airport battle. I'm not even gonna get into that because that fantastic. That's the only thing. Every character has an MVP moment that could have made them the MVP. Every character gets a moment shy, despite the fact there's 12 characters, and yet they still make it so that every character gets a moment shy. And that's my ranking of all 20 films. This one I did rush because I made another version of this video. You're not going to see that because it was way too long to be on YouTube. So I did really remember that. I think I have time to kill. So I might go back on. What movie? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. Oh yeah, Ether. I forgot in Thor: Dark World quickly that the villain forgettable in every dimension. I forgot his name earlier today. I forgot his name. I was like, when I was thinking, like, what's his name? I was like, Malekith. I was like, Malekith. Yeah, Malekith is his name. Completely forgettable. I don't know his voice is like. I don't even know if he speaks. The worst villain in the MCU, one of the worst villains ever. And then his side big villain, the other like that big villain who's just like the muscle guy, is also completely forgettable. So that again, Masa's Thor: Dark World, and it takes away from the character of Thor. It's as simple as that. And did you do my ranking? I know my ranking is completely different from everyone, but that's kind of the nature of movies and rankings. Is that no two person pretty much gonna have the same. Everybody has a different taste. You know, it's like saying that like somebody is I don't know, I'm you know, then on a high note. I mean, that was on a low note. So I'm gonna lie on a high note and say, excited for Avengers Endgame. Love the trailer. They're definitely cutting down the promotional footage, but I'm excited to see where the MCU leads off. Or not. Now 11 years in the making. So excited to see what happens.